education piece?
The university system's funding situation is far from okay now. Mm-hmm. It's already in a mess. Mm-hmm. First of all, the whole system is underfunded, and that's one of the reasons why the government is hoping that the principals and vice-chancellors of the various British universities will agree to support their new idea, because what they're saying is this is the only way you're going to get any more money. You're only going to get more money if the individual student becomes the payer, right? Now, as it is at the moment, you are payers. You're paying a good deal of the money towards your education, and you're not in the best position to do that. You, as individuals, now pay a tuition fee of over £3,000 a year, and you also pay for your own maintenance. And to do that, you have to take out loans in most cases and work a good deal of the time, including in term time. That makes your chances of learning that much more difficult. Your time to do your work, your time to do your assignments. In many cases, people miss classes now because of paid work assignments or exhaustion or illness as a result. So it's not already a fair system, because people with money can arrange to have as much education as they want. They don't have to work. They don't have to take out any loans. They don't have to worry about the burden of repayment when they graduate. They don't have to worry about how soon they'll get a job when they graduate. And there is a completely different situation of anxiety and exhaustion for people with less money. Now that's just one aspect of an inequality that goes right back to the point where you go to kindergarten as a little child. Because basically, Britain has never figured out, and particularly not England, because there aren't these big costs at the moment in Scotland on university tuition. But England in particular is surprisingly backward if you look at all the other countries in the world at progressing its population through educational attainment. We have relatively low reading rates in this country. We have relatively low abilities to do arithmetic compared with great countries doing it, like Finland, not a big country, not an immensely rich country, with a highly educated population. I have a brilliant Finnish dentist who can work in this country with great success because he is so skilled and knowledgeable in the field of dentistry. Now, this kind of situation is because the Finns tax people to pay for education. In this country we're told, well, it's not fair to tax people for education because, after all, not everybody goes to university. Well, I have a different solution. Everybody ought to have higher education, or tertiary, third stage education, as it's sometimes called. Everybody should. So let's just solve that little problem right away. Am I in favor of the poor paying for middle class or wealthier people to go to university? No. I'm in favor of a graduated tax system that is progressively more as you earn more, so that everyone can go to tertiary education, whether it's a conventional academic 3-year BA, whether it's a BSc that combines technical knowledge with scientific knowledge. I would very much prefer to have the people who put in my central heating boiler to have some scientific theory as well as precise training in the technologies they're working with. I think that it would make their lives better, it would make their skill base better, and it would make the improvement level as technologies evolve of their skill life better. It would also, I think, address some of the snobbishness and stupidity of people thinking, I got a BA in media arts, so I'm better than this guy who did some sort of training in central heating. We all need all these skills, and they should all be equally valued. And I think we'd live in a much fairer and more democratic society if everybody had higher education. I also think that the skills of citizenship we need to make intelligent choices as voters and as citizens would be better acquired if people had more time to learn